so it might as well be. Absolutely.
Okay, and what's your name and how old are you?
My name is Keith. I'm about to be 30 next week.
30. Okay, and what do you do?
Celebrate my birthday.
What do you?
Construction worker.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Aquarius. I'm an Aquarius too.
I'm an Aquarius. You know what I mean? I lay pipe, break down walls. I do all that. You know what
Okay.
I'm confused.
But nah, listen, like, you know what I mean? I have a son and that's my pride and joy. You know what I mean? If that's a deal breaker, it is what it is.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting episode of an older man reacting to Pop the Balloon or Find Love. This is not the Pop the Balloon or Find Love show. That's our Let's show. This is my show. My reactions to younger men and women in the dating scene. So I'm going to actually read their body language, make an interpretation, not as an expert, but as a man with experience in life. And I'm going to tell you what I think is going on. So if you like what you see, put it in the comments. If you don't like what you see or hear, put it in the comments. I really want your feedback. Help me grow my channel. Help me make it better. Give me your input. Also help us to get to over 25,000 subscribers. We really appreciate it. So we're going to go ahead and get started with Arlette as she brings in the next single lady.
Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and bring out our first single girl. Hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold that.
Okay, so I'd like to give my first glance interpretation of what I see in the person. I like this lady. Automatically, I like her. Yes, she's tall, but she's also focused. Look how she's looking at Arlette as she takes the mic from her hands. But she's very careful. She has her whole body concealed. She has head to toe. Look at the cuffs on the bottom of her slacks, her pants, or whatever you call that. It's all the way down to her feet. Look at her hands. They look like they're covered. So there's a little mystery behind who she is. She's a very free-flowing, independent, spirited type of person. She likes to have things done her way, but at the same time, she's very polite. She's very concerned about her outward appearance, which means she's concerned about how people feel about her. Her looks are important. So she's kind of like, I would say she's a little fragile at that moment. All right, so that's just my initial assessment of what I see in her. Likeable person. Let me see if I can get her to turn around.
What's your name?
Okay, I'd like to do it before she speaks. All right, you see how she took the hair off of her shoulders, and now she's taking a quick glance at the men carefully. So this is a woman who has determinations. So I think her purpose here is to really find love. She may have found it difficult where she came from. I mean, even look at how she painted her toenails. She came dressed to impress. Now, will she be impressed with these gentlemen? We'll find out.
My name is Shauna Gay.
Shauna?
Yes.
All right, Shauna, welcome. How old are you?
I'm 24.
24, and what do you do?
I'm a software engineer.
Software engineer, nice. Okay, and so Shauna, what do you look for in a guy?
I'm looking for someone with a well-rounded personality, caring, outgoing, funny, adventurous, and as well as like emotional intelligence is really important to me.
Yeah.
And then also personal style, like a
Nice.
good fit.
Okay, that's good. And so like, what do you do for fun? What do you enjoy doing?
What do I do for fun? I'm really big on dancing. That's kind of my hobby, extracurricular. I'd like to dance, as well as like community service. I'm in a sorority, so we do stuff like that.
Oh, nice. Okay, perfect. Well,
I can tell, even though she has it all together, she's looking for a leader. She's looking for a man that's going to help her on her path. Whatever it is that she's trying to do, she needs a real solid man. I've not seen this episode. I don't even know these gentlemen. I think the first gentleman we may have seen or this might be the first time. I think we've seen him on a later show, but don't know him either. And I think the guy second to my right, he's been on here before. I've seen that guy before. I think he was trying to find love and was not able to find love. But she's looking for a very serious, manly man. You can tell from the way she talks. She's strong. That's because she's focused.
girl, look at this. None of the guys have popped their balloon.
I know.
Okay,
I'm excited.
they are liking what they are seeing. All right, so
Like emotional intelligence is really important to me,
Yeah.
and then also personal style, like
Nice.
a good fit.
okay, that's good.
Yeah, see, she's not messing around. She's like, I look good. I want him to look good too. I respect that.
good. And so, like, what do you do for fun? What do you enjoy doing?
What do I do for fun? I'm really big on dancing. That's kind of my hobby, extracurricular. I'd like to dance, as well as like community service. I'm in a sorority, so we do stuff like that.
She's a procrastinator, guys. She waits to the last minute to do everything. And I'm going to tell you how I know this. Here's a woman. This is the woman that takes 2 hours to get dressed. She is not getting dressed in a flash. She is very meticulous. But she repeated the question that Arlette asked. What do you do for fun? Well, what do I do for fun? And she came up with a sentence. She's buying time. Why? Because she kind of lives in the past and she's moving forward towards the future. So she's stuck in the past a little bit. Let's see if we can find out more about what that might be. Again, I haven't seen this show. I could be totally wrong, but I just like to make a projection. All right, let's move on.
Nice. Okay. Okay, perfect. Well, girl, look at this. None of the guys have popped their balloon.
I know.
Okay.
I'm excited.
They are liking what they are seeing. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and switch it on over to you.
Okay.
Terrence, if I can. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
I'm going to have you hold that. So I'm going to first have you go ahead and eliminate one guy, just strictly based off of what you're seeing so far. And I'm going to just follow
Sure,
you.
they got to go.
Okay.
Sorry, Terrence.
I'm sorry. It's
She
just
don't wanna
height,
look down
but you're
on
very
me.
handsome, and I like your outfit.
Okay. All right. And if you want to go ahead and let her know your name and how old you are.
My name is Terrence. I'm 34, and I'm from Alabama. And you look gorgeous. Jeez, I like everything about you.
Thank
so,
you. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. And Terrence, you say you like everything about her. Is there anything that's standing out? Like, what made you not want to pop your balloon?
Yeah, I like the pants and the shirt.
Thank
She can
you.
dress. I like the toes, and she got cute
You know, white
smile.
toes, white
Clean.
Yeah, yeah, so, yeah, I would
Thank
definitely
you.
say you're definitely gorgeous.
Okay. Okay. And you said
What
for
did
you
he
it was
pop
what? It
for?
was the height.
Yeah, it's just the height. You're very handsome, though.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Let's go ahead and go right on over here. If we can have
Why?
your name and how old you are.
My name is Ishmael and I'm 29.
Okay. And Ishmael, what do you do?
I'm a model, I'm an artist, I'm working on being an actress, author as well, but
Wait a minute. Did he just say he's working on being an actress? I think he meant actor for the male genre. But look at this guy. He popped his balloon. He kind of reminds me of Prince a little bit, but he's got on these shades in the house. He's hiding something. And I think he may be in fear of who she is, but she doesn't project as a strong, like boisterous or woman. She's a very friendly, kind woman. He messed up.
my 9 to 5, I'm a forklift operator, DHL.
Okay. And why did you end up popping your balloon for Shauna?
I'm not gonna lie, you are very beautiful. Like everything that you said is like matches my personality, but I honestly think it's a height thing too. Like you kind of like you're beautiful, but it's just like I don't know. We kind of like damn near the same height with heels on.
I
And it's
feel
like
it.
you know,
I
but
feel
you're
it.
beautiful though. You're beautiful.
Thank you.
I don't understand that. Like, he put himself up. Maybe she liked him. She does prefer a taller man. She says prefer, but never did she say she absolutely had to have a taller man. That's a difference. So she could have given him a chance. But see, he's got a mask on. He's got the shades. So you're never going to know what he's really thinking because he's hiding his real thoughts.
So that's it. That's it.
Okay. And now, Shauna, is he your type?
I like your style. I like your hair. Yes,
you,
but
thank
it
you.
is the height as well.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
And how tall are you, if I may ask?
I'm 6 feet.
Yeah. See, I'm about like 5'10".
Okay.
It's a good height though. But
It's great, but yeah, you know,
You know,
you look good though.
yeah.
Especially, I know they like rocking heels too, so you know.
yes, heels girl for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. And so for you, you said it was just the height. Anything else?
Yes.
Okay.
Just the height.
Okay, cool. Thank you. And now, so we do have 5 guys left.
Okay.
So, based off of these 5 guys left, did you have a question you wanted to ask them to kind of help us narrow it down?
Yes.
All right, go for it.
Do any of you have kids?
All right, so we'll.
You have 1 kid? 2? Okay.
Okay, 1 second. So we'll go down and I'll go ahead and get to each of them. So let's go down to him because he
Okay.
said he has some kids. All right, sir. So if we could have your name and how old you are.
Daryl, 33,
And Daryl, what do you do?
manager at a warehouse.
Manager warehouse. Okay. And you said you have how many kids?
2.
2 kids. Okay.
Oh, that's cute.
And so, Shauna, is that a deal breaker for you or?
Yes. It doesn't have to be, but yes, it is kind of a deal breaker. Yes.
All right. And so,
She's unsure.
why did you end up leaving your balloon unpopped for Shauna?
Oh, she look good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
And
All
he's
right,
taller
so
than she
I know
is.
you
He
said
might
that's
be
a
the
deal breaker
tallest
for you. So
one.
are you popping his balloon?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. So we do.
So that's like mysterious to me. So the first guy was too short. The second guy put himself out there, didn't even give her a chance, and she agreed he's too short. And then this guy, he's taller than everybody, and she didn't give him a chance because of the kids. See, that just tells me right there, she's not really clear about what it is she's looking for. Because if the right guy mixes with her, whether he's short or tall, I mean, that's a personal preference, I believe, and she has a right to it. But if the right guy comes along that meets her heart, she's going to pick him. That's why these guys should never pop out beforehand. But now she's dealing with all tall guys. So now we'll see.
You have 4 guys left.
I know he said he had what?
Yeah, I have a son.
Oh,
So it might as well be. Absolutely.
okay. And what's your name and how old are you?
My name is Keith. I'm about to be 30 next week.
30. Okay. And what do you do?
Celebrate my birthday.
What do you?
Construction worker.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Aquarius. I'm an Aquarius too.
I'm Aquarius. You know what I mean? I lay pipe, break down walls. I do all that. You know what
Okay.
I'm
I mean?
confused.
But nah, listen, like, you know what I mean? I have a son and that's my pride and joy. You know what I mean? If that's a deal breaker, it is what it is.
It should be. I love your glasses though and the jacket.
I appreciate
Very
that.
fly.
He popped out because of
And
the
why
kids.
did you keep your balloon unpopped for Shauna?
I mean, you're very attractive, but
Thank you.
you know what I mean? I think logical aspect, you know what I mean?
Yes.
If it is what it is, it is what it is.
Period.
And so, as far as him having kids, I
looked
know
like
that
he
was one of your
drooling.
deal breakers. But is he your type?
Yes.
Okay.
I really,
Really?
like your style. Like the glasses, the shades. If I seen you, I would have been like, okay.
See, that's what I mean. She probably could have picked him. She probably really could have, because that's her style. That's her type. She liked a bad boy, thuggish, rough type. Like the man that's going to take the lead. That's what it is. She must be a handful.
Perfect. So
Appreciate that.
Thank you.
awesome. So we do have our 3 guys left here.
Okay.
Anybody else hiding kids? Because I don't think I saw you raise your hand. No one else? Oh, okay. All right. So, Shauna, did you have another question for the guys that you wanted to help?
Yes.
Mhm.
Do you guys have a passport?
Oh, that's a big question.
Oh,
You don't have a passport?
all right. If we could have your name.
See, that's a good question, because if he can't get a passport to get out the country, he's got perhaps has some legal issues. That was a good question.
And how old you are?
My name is Christavian. I'm 24 years old.
And what do you do?
I'm a filmmaker, personal barber, and I'm also certified behavioral health tech.
Okay. So Shauna did end up popping your balloon here because you don't have a passport. What's going on? Why you don't got a passport?
I'm getting one this year. I've been scared to fly all my life, but it's got to the point where I need to fly, so I ain't got no choice but to get one now.
Okay.
So
You've never flown ever?
I've never flown. I'm terrified of heights.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, I drive everywhere.
I commend you for taking the steps to go over your fear, though.
Definitely.
But she got her eye on somebody. She got her eye
Now,
on the
Shauna,
third
as far
guy.
as just him not having a passport, is he your type?
Number 5.
You're handsome. I like your outfit. I like the shoes.
Thank you.
These are nice.
Thank you.
No.
Okay, so if he were to approach you, he is someone that you would go for?
Yes. We'll see if we was out. I have to see the vibe. But
Okay.
That's a no.
And so why did you keep your balloon unpopped for Shauna?
She's
I'm a sucker
indecisive.
for tall women. She's beautiful black women, and then being tall is a plus.
Okay. All right, cool. All right, so Shauna, we do have 2 guys left.
okay.
So, out of these 2 guys, did you have a question that you wanted to ask the both of them, or one specifically?
Okay. My 2 questions was really, I came with that. What is a typical night out look for you guys?
Okay, we'll
Like
start.
a Saturday night out.
If we can have your name and how old you are.
I'm Isaac. I'm 27.
And Isaac, what do you do?
I'm a marketing event planner and a commercial print model.
Okay. Then you could go ahead and get her question.
I really be in the house. I don't really be outside like that.
She's
I'm a homebody.
adventurous.
I'm an outside girly.
Yep, she's adventurous.
Okay, so if you were to go outside, what would you end up doing?
I'll probably go to Old Town or something, Fashion Square. one of the clubs out there or something. But I mainly just be in the house. So
He's boring. He's worse than me.
That's a nice guy here.
She's like,
so your
but I
name
like
and how
him.
old you are?
This is the guy she
I'm
said
John, I'm
eyes for.
31 years old.
And John, what do you do?
So right now I'm in private security, and then I also own a company for digital entertainment like music, screenwriting. I also model as well.
And then if you want to just go ahead and answer a question.
So honestly, I'm a homebody too. I be in the house, and I like doing stuff like around the house together. But if I'm out, I like.
This guy's being real slick. The way he looked at that man to say, I'm a homebody too. He's not a homebody. He just don't like her. That's all it is. And he didn't want to pop his balloon. He just wanted to keep hearing her out. So now she's got to choose between two homebodies. And where would she go?
Like finding a new place to go get something to eat, or maybe going to get drinks that has got a nice aesthetic or something like that. Or
He talked more.
honestly, if we just riding around and vibing and seeing new sights, Arizona's perfect for that. So
Okay.
And so
That's
what do you
adventurous.
like to do? Like when you go out, what's your night looking like?
I like to usually start at dinner. I'm really big on dancing, like I said, so I love to go hear music, catch a little vibe. I'm not in my in the house era at all, so that is just it's a little hard.
Yeah. I mean, so is that something that's like a deal breaker for you, that they're homebodies? Like you want somebody
She
who's
got a lot
outside
of deal
with you?
breakers.
I think so. I'm 24, so I do still like outside.
Yeah.
I think that's the easiest way to put it. I like outside. My home is cool, but I like to be out and about. I like to see the sights, see what's
Two
going
pops
on.
coming up.
You put this on, you want people to see it.
That's that part. Uh-oh. Okay. All right. So, Isaac, why did we end up popping?
she likes to be outside. I'm not outside like that. But she's a very beautiful woman.
Thank you, thank you.
She's a stallion.
Yeah.
I'm surprised
She has a beautiful
Josh
personality.
still has
too,
this
so,
balloon
Thank you.
yeah.
unpopped.
And so, is Isaac your type? Like, is he, if he were to approach you, like, would you go for that?
I think he's handsome, yes. I like your outfit, little Dior's. Cute.
Thank you.
I like it.
Okay. All right. So we do have Jaw left. So Jaw, if we could have you come back out here.
I don't see
Let's
this
go
being a
ahead and
match. I just
see
don't.
if this is someone that you do want to say yes
Okay.
to. So I do have a
Why
question
has he
that I'm
not
going
popped
to
his
go ahead and
balloon?
ask, for the both of you, see if it's a
Okay.
yes. So where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
So right now, I enjoy private security. I plan on investing in it as far as a company in the future. But mainly what I see in 5 years is me facilitating my writing in the industry, and then seeing where my music career goes as well. And then modeling is cool, but it's something I'm successful in. It's not something I'm really planning on longevity-wise.
Okay.
And now what about for yourself? Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
I see myself continuing my software engineering career.
Definitely.
I'm definitely a 9-to-5 girly. I enjoy that, and also building my real estate business. I bought a house, and I continued on planning that, so growing that.
She got
sorry.
plans.
Can I ask a question?
Go for it.
How big is the dancing thing? Do I need to dance too? Like, how big is that? Because I got nothing. I ain't going to hold you.
Like, I do professional dancing. I go to my little heels class on the side, but in the club, I'm not hitting you with a whole routine. I'm not doing that in the middle
Okay,
of the floor. But
so my
I do like to
two-step
get up.
is cool.
Yes, a two-step will be cool. But you got to get on the floor, though. People be scared to get on the floor.
Every time I got to get on every night.
Every
I got to
time. I hear the song, I'm...
He must like her. I misread him. He is trying to make it work.
All right.
All right. So, is it going to be a yes for you for Jaw?
What was your age again?
I'm 31.
31. I think I'm going to say no. You're just...
I knew it
being
wasn't
that
gonna
you're
be a match.
homebody, too. That's just not
No,
really
of course.
my vibe.
I mean, both of them had reservations about each other. And I think with him, he's been on the show before. And what we're watching is episode number 4. So he's been on the show later. I think like 46, one of the late 40s. And he's actually was trying to find love and didn't find love. It's amazing this guy can't find love. I think women pick up something about him. But that homebody thing, I think he was just trying to be very careful, and careful didn't work. But I think he wanted her to put him out So I wonder if there's a thing like if you fail, if you get that close, then you get pushed up the line to get your own opportunity to pick from the women. I don't know what it could be, but this is definitely not a love connection.
It's got to be the perfect match.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, though.
He played the
We'll
game.
have you go back over there. All right, Shauna. So that is all the balloons popped. So we weren't able
He
to find
is
your love
too
today,
slick.
but maybe next time we'll be
Maybe
able
next
to.
time.
Thank you so much for coming
Thank
out.
you. Thank you for your time, y'all. Okay.
Ah, you're good, guys. Let's give it up for her. Give it up, y'all.
Wow, Ja played the game. He figured out the game. He never wanted this woman. He wanted this woman to pop one him. So maybe he's nervous. Maybe since this is his first appearance on the show, he was testing the waters, trying to see what it's made of, what it's like. But I don't know if he found love in another episode, but he definitely didn't find one in this one. Well, that's the end of this show. I thought it was quite interesting. A lot of twists, a lot of turns. Quite exciting, though. So tell me in the comments, what did you think? What did you think about my assessment of her? Did you think I was correct? I think I was correct. She was very indecisive, but at the same time focused. She wanted someone that's not a homebody. She's saying she's 24, which is dangerous, fellas. Her brain is not completely solidified yet for maturity. So that happens in women between the ages of 23 and 25. She's 24. She's not supposed to know what she wants. And she definitely showed that she didn't in this show. Trying to bounce both ways, having it difficult to make a decision. Well, we'll see what happens when she turns 26 or 30. She's going to make better decisions for herself. Awesome lady. Awesome episode. Thank you again, Arlette. And again, like, share, and subscribe. Help us to get to 25,000 subscribers or more. We appreciate you. And as always, remember this.